moon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay, I hope you all had a beautiful, beautiful day today. Alrighty. I'm really just speaking right now for the people who are going to see the replay. Thank you also for viewing. Okay, and happy Wednesday and new moon day to you. If you are gonna continue to join us today, okay, and as you're listening to the message, you feel like you resonate, please, please, please feel free to subscribe, okay? And if you're looking for not only collective readings and a collective of people who support you and are sort of on your same wavelength, in your same energy, sort of going through similar kind of things, and you want a little more than that, please feel free to follow our TikTok, Forever Young Tarot, where we also do shadow work messages there. Our goal really is to get to 100 subscribers right now, which is just 100 members of our collective, so that we can, open up the energy for twin flame readings. Some of the collective who have been here since we first started reading years ago really enjoyed those twin flame readings, and so I'm really looking forward. Hello, Fran. I'm really looking forward of doing looking forward to doing those again. So please feel free if you feel like you resonate as we read on the new moon in Libra today. If you feel like you resonate, please do subscribe and follow our TikTok, Forever Young Tarot, for shadow work messages. So, as I said, today is a new moon. It rose at 6:36 a.m. on the East Coast. If you're not on the East Coast, all you do is just Google, what time that would be in your time zone. And that would be, sort of the time we're reading on. Not only did the moon rise in Libra, the new moon rise in Libra today, but our sun and our Mercury is in Libra today. Why is that important? When the sun sort of represents us, as a human person, a body, okay, and our human connection with the spiritual world, okay, and Mercury sort of represents our heart chakra, okay, where we heal, where we store, that emotional energy, and where the place from which love and care comes from. Okay, friends. So that's sort of why those other two planets are important today. And it's important because they're all in Libra, right? With this new moon. And we all know that the new moon marks a time to sort of release, past karmic energy, and allow room for some new energies to come in. It's a new cycle, friends. Okay. So this is the first phase of a brand new cycle. All right. If you go back, I'm trying to think. I believe it would be on our YouTube. I believe that was our last collective reading on Sunday. If you go back to that on YouTube, you'll see that our closing or our oracle pull for that reading. You see this before you. This is what came out: releasing karmic or third party energy, spiritual awakening, moon work, and sun work. So I thought that was really cool when I came back into my little prayer room getting ready for this reading and saw that these were sort of the oracle messages that came out in our last reading. And it just so happens that the moon and sun are in Libra, and sort of this spiritual awakening and releasing karmic third party energy is really indicative to that Mercury sort of energy. So I think this is great. I think it just shows that we're on the proper timeline, friends, and those who are part of collective, we're actually doing something, right? We're actually putting in the energy by coming in and watching the videos, by going to the TikTok and listening to that shadow work and doing that shadow work. We're building a collective, and we're on the timeline, and it's coming out in our cards, and I think that's wonderful. That is connecting with our reality, right? Okay, and I want to read on that Libra energy so you kind of see where I'm coming from with it. our last reading, I think we were talking about how the sun and moon were sort of in balance, trying to balance themselves out right now, at this time in our journey. And so it doesn't, surprise me that they're both in Libra, and sort of the moon is sort of peeking ahead over that horizon, ahead of the sun, and that's okay. That just means that intuitively, we've been doing the work, and that sort of energy. Thank you for the like, friend. And that sort of energy, we're seeing the effects of us doing that intuitive work, and working on our mental, and working on how we perceive things, and working on our thought processes, right? And sort of learning how to become more aware. Okay, not only aware of things going on around us, but aware of ourselves as well. So the moon is, that moon was coming over the horizon ahead of the sun, and so, at least intuitively right now, we're getting there. We're peeking over the horizon. As a person, as the person that we are representing and showing to, our 3D world, the people around us. Oh, what happened, friend? Feel free to let us know. Hopefully, maybe something will come out in the reading that helps you with it. We're still working on it, right? On balancing sort of that Libra energy out, and letting that balance come to the self and show out to the world that yes, we are balanced, we are good. We're almost there, right? We are almost there. We're not that far trailing behind the moon. So, don't fret, friends. We got to work on the inside stuff, right? Before, the sort of the fruits of that labor of doing shadow work and working on the self, comes to fruition and shows in the 3D realm. And it makes sense to work on, our third eye, or that moon energy, or our intuition first, because we have to have the right thought process. We have to be in a stable state of, like, mental health. We have to be thinking about things, logically. We have to, be able to be aware, and think about those things that we're becoming aware of. And our perception of things should be a little more positive. We shouldn't always be sort of, pessimistic about everything. I feel scared right now. I asked a reader about my person's last night thought. She was like, he's heartbroken or something, and someone might die in his family or your family. I got chills. Yeah, don't, friends, quick disclaimer. I know a lot of readings will tell you people are gonna die. I really, really want everyone to understand that they have to take from readings what truly resonates with them and their situation. And if you haven't seen anyone pass, right? Don't put that energy into yourself, and into your mind, and because that's going to come out, it's going to come out. And whatever energy you allow to come in, it will come out and manifest itself. So let's take what we need from a reading, right? What will help us, and let's leave all that negativity, out of it. If you're worried about somebody, okay, please, please, please just check in with them, because maybe it could just be a warning for you to check in with that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't don't let that sort of energy become, what your experience with readings is, okay? Because we don't know. Energy changes and it flows. And so we could say one thing today and it could be something different tomorrow. Okay, good. I'm glad you did that. So let's read on this Libra energy that we're talking about, right? So when I talk about the planets coming over the horizon or below the horizon, that horizon line is sort of, that middle ground between our high vibrational energy and our low vibrational energy, right? Or what is being perceived and seen, or what is hidden, right? And so when I said, like, the moon, or our intuition, or our third eye is peeking over that horizon, it's creeping into balancing itself out and becoming that high vibrational Libra energy. Okay, we're talking that diplomatic, refined, charming, romantic, easygoing, harmonious, idealistic, orderly energy, right? And so there's black. I don't really. That's why we pray, friend, and we light candles and we cleanse ourselves. But I understand. So that high vibrational Libra energy, it's like mentally, we're coming to a place where we can make sense of sort of our thoughts, right? We can make sense of the information that we're receiving, and like we just kind of think of things logically in a way that it's like I'm seeing it for what it is, right? And that's how I'm gonna take it, right? Because at the end of the day, we want things to be balanced out. We want peace. We want it to be copacetic, right? We're mentally we're just really trying to portray that idea of like right is right, wrong is wrong. Black is black, white is white. All that gray area, all that craziness and that chaos. We're not fucking with it. Excuse my language, but we're just not fucking with that right now. That's not balance, okay? You're tipping my scales when you're bringing that kind of energy to me, okay? And so mentally, we're getting there, right? We're not all the way there, but let's use this new moon cycle. Of course, friend, I'm always here to listen. Always here to listen. And I hope you do stay for the reading. And maybe you'll get something, a little more positive out of it. So it's you know, like mentally we're just really trying to we're trying, right? We're getting there. We're trying to get to a place where we can not we're balanced mentally, right? But we can balance out the information that we're receiving. Okay, we can balance out, thank you, friend, we can balance out how we're using it, right, mentally, right? Because we receive this information, then somehow we have to file it, right? We have to make sense of it, we have to file it, we have to analyze it. Sometimes we put it away, we bring it back, and it's doing that just in a more orderly fashion. We may come from a place where, especially when things are stressful, we could become really pessimistic or just all over the place, like just things not making sense to us, or, we're just taking in information and we're taking it based upon, our feelings versus, reality, what's really going on, right? Or we could just be like just extra about things because like we're just not thinking clearly, okay? We're not using the information properly. And so with this positive this high vibrational Libra energy sort of coming with us, into this new moon cycle, or this new moon phase of this next cycle, it's really going to give us an opportunity to use that awareness, right? Really tap into our third eye and figure out, right? Really figure out what's the next steps we need to take in order to balance out, all the parts of the self, all the different energies or chakras, and that's really, really important because at the end of the day, we need to find peace and harmony and balance, because right now we're working on learning how to let go of some of that past trauma we've dealt with, right? And as unfortunately, it manifests itself as us sort of overworking ourselves and beating down on ourselves and not wanting to ask for help and sort of trying to become like this great thing to make up for our past, right? And we want eventually to get to a point where we've balanced out some of that stuff and we're able to show some care and some attention and some a little love to the self, right? And see the beauty in the self, thus seeing the beauty in our life. Okay, so with the sun trailing behind, that sun energy is us. It's the ego. It's how we present ourselves to the 3D realm. And it when the moon was rising, the new moon was rising, it's still below the horizon. So we're working on it though, right? We're aware, okay, and we know that we need to figure this out. And so right now, how we're presenting to, the 3D realm, or what we may be seeing, right? It could either be what we're presenting, or it could be what we're experiencing ourselves and seeing in the 3D realm. The moon could be, our mental space, right? Our third eye, okay? Or it could be things that are hidden from us, and that's why we're struggling with the imbalance in our third eye, because we're not getting the information, right? So it depends on your situation, one or the two, for both. So with that sun energy right now, how either people are perceiving us or what we're, experiencing on the 3D realm is sort of that indecisive, gullible, frivolous, resentful, flirtatious, extravagant, and just like, you know how somebody is either like one extreme or the other. Like something could be really, really good. It's either really, really good or really, really bad. There's no balance, right? There's no middle area. Like I said, like it's either black and white, no gray area, right? So it's just this really imbalanced energy that sort of brings sort of like this confusion or mental chaos. It could have us believing things that we probably shouldn't, right? So this could be how we're coming off to somebody, right? We could be coming off indecisive, right? So if we're not confident and firm, right, in our understanding of the information we receive, and confident and firm in the things that we think and the things that we say, we can come off indecisive, which makes people think that we're gullible sometimes, right? We could come off gullible or naive. And so somebody may be treating us like that because they, doing things because they think that we're gullible, right? We could be resentful, right, or dealing with that sort of like resentful energy, and it could have to do with that past trauma I was talking about. If you're in a relationship or trying to be and you're being extra flirtatious, or you're dealing with something like that in the 3D realm, and just these two extremes, think of like sort of that people who suffer from like bipolar or manic episodes. It's like it's either they're really, really happy or they're really, really sad. And so if you deal with that, think about how your third eye coming over the horizon in that high vibrational Libra energy would say, okay, what do I need to do about that? Do I need to see someone? Do I need to talk to someone? Okay, you see what I mean, friends? So as far as the 3D realm, we're trying, with our own ego and our own self, we're trying and we're getting there. And eventually that sun energy is going to creep up over the horizon. Okay. And it will become high vibrational Leo energy. It will become balanced, friends. We really just got to keep working on getting our mental space there first, right? And again, Mercury was also in Libra at this time where the new moon rose in Libra, and that unfortunately again that was right under the sun. Okay, so low vibrational Libra energy. This is what we're trying to heal, right? This is what will be healed once we get our mental right, right, and then once we start actively portraying the things that we're balancing out mentally, we have to put that in action, in the 3D realm. And once we start doing that, healing comes naturally, right? We're talking about healing that indecisiveness, right? Whether it be ourself or we're dealing with that with somebody else in our 3D world, that feeling gullible or being gullible, just believing things, right? Sort of always changing yourself, right? Depending, like it's one thing to adapt, but it's another thing to be somebody different all the time, right? Just that resentfulness you may feel, or being flirtatious if that's an issue for you, wanting extra, like just always being extravagant, being extra, okay, extra, just dealing with extra shit. So you could be dealing with this, or this could, it could be you that you need to heal that part of yourself, or you need to heal a situation where you're dealing with this from somebody else, right? And again, that vacillating between two extremes, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of imbalance, and creates a lot of chaos, and it also creates a lot of trauma. So if this is something you've always dealt with, either within yourself or your family, or you're dealing with this right now with someone else, we're working on healing this, because we're starting to become very much aware with this spiritual awakening. We're there, okay, and now we realize, and now we're trying to figure out how to get the information we need, how to process it, how to analyze it, how to process it, where and how to file it, and then how to use it so that we can really take some action, right, and start exuding this idea that I'm aware. My third eye chakra is activated. I know what's going on. I'm taking in this information and I'm going to use it properly, right, to fix whatever situations are going on, because I'm aware, right. And we start showing that, within the self, right, outwardly to our 3D realm. They're going to start seeing it, and healing doesn't have any choice but to come. Balance doesn't have any choice but to come, because we're not going to allow those low vibrational Libra energies to control how we do stuff, to control how we think about stuff, right? To control how people see us, because when people, depending on how people see us, that's how they're gonna treat us. So if people think we're gullible, they're gonna lie right to our face. Okay, if people think we're indecisive, they're not gonna allow us to make our own decisions, or they'll try to confuse us so we can't make proper decisions for ourselves. Okay, if people think we're bipolar, or we can't control our emotions, we're one thing or the other thing, right? That there's no gray area. That's BS. There has to be balance. There has to be balance, friends, and we're getting there. Okay, I just thought that was cool. Feel free to go back to the reading. It's always on the YouTube for a replay for anybody who misses the live. And if you resonate, I always like for y'all to tell me, let me know, communicate with me. You don't just have to like and share. I appreciate it, but you don't have to, right? I really want you guys to communicate. So we're gonna put these away, okay? Because we're gonna want to see what comes out when we need them again. So since our moon, okay, was beating the sun over the horizon when it rose, okay, we're gonna pick from our mermaid cards, because this is how we read. This is how we read our the moon energy. Okay, this will let us know, like, sort of what's hidden. Okay, what we need to know. We also use these when we do healing readings. Our shadow work healing. So I'm reading. So on Mondays we do shadow self readings. Okay, and then we used to on Wednesdays do shadow work readings, and we would just read on that Mercury energy. So for this is kind of a two for one. Okay, we're gonna read on our third eye chakra and our heart chakra, or our moon and Mercury energies. Okay, and I love the mermaid cards for that. I don't know why I chose them for that, but I just do love them for that. I just want to see where we're coming from on the bottom. Miracles upright. I think when we saw this in our last reading, it was like me telling y'all, sometimes we can't wait for a miracle. Okay, we can't expect universe to change things that universe already decided was going to happen. That's not how it works. Okay. Yes, we can manifest. Yes, if you do the proper things and have the proper energy, you can manifest. But miracles, okay, that's a whole nother reading, y'all. Because I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop if I say this, and people are gonna be in these comments yelling and not wanting to hear what I have to say. Okay, do I believe that at some points the Most High will step in? Yes, very rare. Okay, you have to be really putting in the work. Okay, right? So when miracles comes out, it's not just like, oh, you randomly got a miracle. Everybody in the world is gonna get a miracle. No, you've been putting in the work. Huh? Right? When it came out last time, it was in reverse. It's because you can't expect things that universe determined to be what is going to happen to change because you want it to, right? You have to put in some kind of work and prove that it should change. And so when a miracle happens, friends, that means you've been putting in the work. So I'm glad this came back out upright. I'm glad that, y'all will get to hear that message. And that's sort of like a spirit saying, okay, so I had to beat you a little, I had to reprimand you a little bit and let you know, you can't do my job for me. I am, spirit, I am universe, I am the Most High. But if you put in the work, sometimes I'll dabble in a little miracle here and there. Okay, friends. So I just want to see what will come out as far as our own, where our mental is at first. Okay? Mentally, our third eye. What's in there that we need to know? What's the information? God knows. Ooh, you saw how that came out? Dive deep. Stop playing. Mystery on the bottom. What did we need to know? We need to go ahead and dive deep. As this moon slowly creeps over the horizon during this cycle, it's really that the only way to balance things out is to really dive deep into the information that you're getting, right? Sherlock Holmes, we got mystery here. I'm hearing Sherlock Holmes. My wife has been watching Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote with Angela Lansbury. Okay, there's something hidden. There's a mystery, and if you don't know what's going on, okay, you need to get the information. All right, you need to be aware. You need to listen. You need to get the facts. Dive really deep. Dive deep within your own intuition, within your own mind, right? Dive deep when you're receiving information that you don't understand. Okay? Dive deep because there is a mystery, and things shouldn't be a mystery to you. If you want to know something, it's to ask the information out here. Okay? Excuse my language, but there's a whole arse of information out there. All right, nothing should be a mystery to you. So dive deep, and even when it comes to your mental health. Yes, listen, I have been, um, I what's that? What's that saying? You know, I'm guilty of seeing a therapist, getting this work, this mental health work, and not giving her everything, right? Keeping things back because I don't really want to face that. I don't really want to dive deep into that because I shoved it back so far that I was comfortable with it being there. Okay, you can't do that. Right? If you want this balance to come to your mental space, to your third eye, to your heart space, to your heart chakra, and you want to be able to heal, and you want to exude this outwardly to the 3D world, in order to do this, you got to start diving deep into stuff. Okay? There should be no mystery. There is a mystery, and there should not be. There should not be. All right, something is a mystery here, so we need to dive deep. Okay, now I want to get, let's pick on what needs to be healed. Hello, friend. Somebody's in watching. Is that two, y'all? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's two. I like her. She's always cute. She makes me think she look like me. All right. So what needs to be healed? Awareness. What I say. And go with the flow. Go with the flow. Whenever I do my prayers and I drink my water, I say, God, help me go with the flow. Most High, help me go with the flow. Universe, help me go with the flow. Okay, awareness. We have to bring healing to that part of us that keeps us from being aware of the self and to others. Some of us may disregard things or act like we didn't see it or act like we didn't hear it. Yeah, you did. You heard that shit and you saw it. Stop playing. Stop lying to yourself. You heard it and you saw it, and that's what it was. You heard what you heard and you saw what you saw. You did what you did, and you did it, and you shouldn't have did that. And so yes, we need to heal that. Stop doing that. Take accountability, be aware, but go with the flow. Why? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's doing shit. Okay? You need to see it and just see it and collect it right now. Go with the flow. Why? Because we got to focus on the abundance. Okay? We need to bring some healing. We're supposed to be abundant. Okay? Maybe that's the miracle. The miracle is abundance, but we've got to really practice during this phase of this cycle that we're in on our timeline right now, collective. We got to learn how to be aware and just be like, all right, I caught that. Listen, my mom was here, y'all, today. And she really put me in my place. And I had to take it because I'm ready to pop, 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 spaz. She said, you be aware, you know it, and you just gonna hold it. You know, hold that information. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna see what I learn. We're gonna see what we see. We're gonna see what happens, right? We're gonna see what happens because something's going on. We get dive. Let's dive deep. Okay, mentally we need to dive deep because we really got to learn how to see shit, collect the information, and then go with the flow and keep collecting information and process that shit because when the time is right, we gonna have an ass of receipts. Ah, stop playing. Stop freaking playing. Okay, y'all. We gotta learn. We can't react all the time. Collect the information. Dive deep, real deep into that motherfucker. Okay, because something's going on. But you in this situation, once we get this healing, abundance comes. Abundance comes. And that's probably where that sun is still in that low vibrational Libra energy. Okay? Don't act dumb. Like you don't know what's going on. Like you gullible, believe in everything, obviously. But don't act too fast on something until you've become fully aware of what's going on and you've collected all that information. That's the only way you're going to start healing, whether it's just yourself, right? If you're the one in those low vibrational Libra energies or the situation that's going on. When you fully open your heart and mind to the mermaids, miraculous transformations can happen. That's what this says. I never really read that, honestly. Can't lie to you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead. Since we read on the moon. Let's go ahead and pick from our kipper. I said pick from our kipper and I picked up the dang tarot cards, y'all. A mess. It's late. Who had a long work day? What about you? I'm glad it's the end of the day. Tomorrow's Thursday. What's on the bottom of that? We had, oh, this was actually, I turned it over, sorry. It was official person in reverse. Yeah, that's how it came out last time. Yes, somebody is taking advantage right now. Nobody knows. They thought they was running shit, but they're not. And they're trying to take advantage. They thought they were superior and they could run shit and they could take advantage, and they're not. It could be you too, boo. It could be you too if you're in that low vibrational energy. Oh, for the collective. Y'all. If you go back and see some of the past collective readings on YouTube, or you go to our TikTok, Forever Young Tarot, and you look at some of our shadow work messages, leave a comment on those videos, not on the lives, but just on the videos, to encourage some of the other collectives to do so, because whatever, and in the comment, I need you to put a number between 1 and 6. And whatever number we have the most of, that's going to be the number of times we shuffle through our deck as a collective before we pick. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. We have sudden wealth. This motherfucker came out. When did he come out? Was it that last reading? Y'all got to see that last Sunday reading. Y'all got to see that. We have the sudden wealth. Okay, that came out, and I think that was telling us, like, we were saying this, like, we don't feel like we're good luck, like we have bad luck and something. And I think we were talking about asking for help, and then you don't have to worry about having luck because it'll feel like you have good luck because you have the resources, right? Sudden wealth. It's just like we're creating this energy where we feel like we have good luck, right? That's really, really good. You know, it's a good energy because when you just feel like no matter what, because things are going to happen in life, stress is going to happen in life, that no matter what, we still have hope and faith, in life and humanity, right? That you need that. Okay, you need to have some sort of positivity, okay, friends, in order to heal. When you don't have positivity, and you don't try to be optimistic, you don't have hope or some kind of faith, it's very, very hard to heal. All right, Right. I want to see what this dive deep is about. What does that look like on the 3D realm for us? Dive deep into to what? Oh, sure. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unexpected income in reverse. So we got to be, somebody might be taking something, trying to take your coins or take from you or not give you your money. Somebody could lose something valuable unexpectedly. And it meant this could bring some, this could also just be like mental imbalance, right? With this dive deep, we could just like, again, mentally or how we're perceiving something or some information just could seem out of whack. And it's like, it sort of feels like it's important, right? Something, it's something of value, and it's like unexpectedly something is going to be taken away of value, right? Or we feel like something is being, it may be some sort of important information is being omitted, right? It could be somebody's losing money. Okay. Somebody may lose some money. We have courtship here too. Yeah, it could be, yes. So something important has been taken away. It could be some kind of information, okay, or omitted. I don't want to say as far as a lie. Yeah, it could be. Some and it's gonna bring imbalance to a relationship that's like, it's not a full relationship yet. It's like you're trying to bring stability to a relationship, right? Somebody could have taken something and it's affecting, it's the current relationship that's trying to be either mended or you're working on some sort of relationship, right? Trying to bring stability to it. Okay. Yeah, somebody could have took something. It's like you were due something and didn't get it. That's what it is. It's like you were due something. It could have been some type of information, it could have been money, something of value, and you did not get it. You're not getting it. And it's affecting the stability of a relationship that's trying, you're trying to bring stability to it. It's bringing imbalance. So it's like we need to dive deep into what the hell's going on. We need to figure out what's going on, because it's bringing balance to the foundation of this relationship, judication. Okay, it could be some sort of contract involved. Okay, it could be your job, it could be a marriage, someone you live with, someone you have a spiritual contract with. It could be somebody you had a baby with, a parent. Okay, somebody you created some sort of karma with, right? But it's a contract. Everything is not a contract, friends. Okay, marriage is a contract. You have a baby with somebody, it's a contract. Your parents, contract. Your children, contract. Your job, contract. School, contract. Live with somebody on a lease, that's a contract. You kill somebody, that's a contract. Okay. All right. All right. So, yes. So it's almost like judgment. Someone's looking into this contract. Okay. So, yeah. So somebody could be looking at this, a third party looking at the situation between you and someone else. Okay. And they could be the ones trying to figure out what is going on. Somebody was due. So y'all could be taking someone to court, right? Or you could just have somebody else that you're talking to about this, trying to get more information, right? They're helping you. They're going to make, they're helping you to make some sort of judgment on this situation. Okay. It could be, if it's your job, it could be HR. All right. Let's see. I want to see this awareness go with the flow. What is that looking like for us on the 3D realm? Yo, I tried so hard to keep these. Ooh. Under an hour. That is a lot. Not that judication came out. Not it came out. Judgment. Not judgment. Sorry, judication on this contract. You could either be starting or ending. You probably could have just started this contract too. You could have just started this job or just started getting back trying to bring some sort of stability to this partnership, and this motherfucker is already fucking up. Okay. Okay. Or if it's something like to do with your past, you probably have to dive deep. Someone took something like from you valuable, right? Or kept something valuable for you, and it really brought some imbalance to either your relationship with somebody already or your ability to bring stability to partnerships or relationships, and it's created sort of this spiritual contract, right? This karmic contract. But there's some sort of judge or superior looking into it, helping you to eventually make a judgment on it. We have the pathway in reverse with this three again. Yeah, there's some sort of transition or change or conflict that's coming. It's going to change the path of the situation here. Yeah, you need to be aware because your path is going to change, right? So whatever path you think you're going down right now, it's going to change. It's going to change because you're becoming more aware of what's going on. You're going to start going with the flow, right? And you're going to basically let, the higher ups, whether it be universe or the most high or a judge or whatever, or HR, you're really going to let them make that decision. And, if this is, say, your job, right? And they make a decision to change your path, or that's not, despair, right? Yeah. And great fortune in reverse. Y'all, I hate when that great fortune in reverse comes out. We have a house, though, upright. All right. So, I think that most high, right? Or whoever this judge is in your situation. But somebody is looking at a situation and seeing that something was taken away, something of value was taken away or not given to someone, and it brought imbalance, okay, to the foundation, right, of whatever this contract is, whoever, this other person is besides you, right? And it's like you're trying to heal the situation by becoming more aware and just going with the flow. And as you do that, sort of internally, outwardly in the 3D realm, there is someone already looking into this, ready to make a judgment or wanting to make a judgment. And this judgment it's going to change your path, right? And I think that the fear is that it'll cause you despair. What, another three? Yeah, with another three. It'll cause you despair, and it'll bring total imbalance, blockage, okay, conflict to your reality, to the 3D realm. Okay, listen, things need to change, right? Life is not about things staying the same. Things have to change, things have to progress, things have to transition. Sometimes things happen in our life that just shakes up our whole situation, so that we can change our pathway, right? Wherever your path is leading, I think it has something to do with your house or a house. Okay. It's like once we get through this healing process, right? And we start figuring out what is some of the karmic stuff from the past that we need to totally just work through and heal. Your house or a house is going to be sort of the pinnacle of where your path leads you somewhere else, right? It has to do with a house or your house, right? And it's bringing balance. There's gonna, once that balance is there, right? and we're healing, and we're in that high vibrational Libra energy, not only mentally, but we're exuding it out to the 3D realm, and we're healing. We're able to heal, when things happen, because things are still going to happen, right? We're able to balance ourselves out emotionally and take things in moderation and heal, right? Your house, okay, you're going to bring a new balance sort of to your foundation, or your house, or your household, or a house. Balance will come, and a house, a whole new journey will begin here. Okay, you could be working out from your home. You could start a business from your home. You can buy a new home, or something is going to happen where the home is significant. Okay, friends. But that awareness and going with the flow is important, and things may change, right? As we dive deeper into this realization that something was taken from me, or something that I deserve, right, is not being given to me, and this is going to bring imbalance. Okay, this is going to shake up this foundation between you and whoever is involved in this contract with you, and somebody's going to make a judgment on it, and the judgment may be that you may have to change course, and it'll be upsetting. Okay, and it just may not be where your great fortune lies. Okay, that's okay, and that's okay, but the awareness of that, okay, brings healing. All right, so whatever it is with the situation, okay, we want things so bad, and sometimes we want to partner up with certain people so bad, right, or just be around certain people so bad, or we're trying so hard, right, with people so bad that sometimes we do become gullible, and sometimes we do let things slide, stuff like that, and when we finally realize what's going on, then we get to the point where we realize, damn, I just really can't do this with this person. It's not healthy, right? And that's why it's important right now, at least, to gather that information, and really perceive things, take things for what they are, for how you see it. Don't let your emotions get in the way in this situation right now. Okay? Okay, right now, in order to bring balance, we need to pull back a little bit. The emotion side is a little too far down. We need to pull that back a little bit and add a little more intuition, right? Awareness, right? Perception. Activate that third eye and use our psychic abilities, collective. All right, friends. All right, let's go ahead and read on to dig a little deeper into this Mercury energy, into spirit, right? Spiritually, where are we in the timeline with this? Okay, we had two come out. We have the three of cups in reverse. Oh my goodness, and the nine of swords. That water and air energy, our emotions. Okay, our dreams, those mysteries and communication, our thought processes, okay, our mental space. So this came out in reverse. When the Three of Cups is upright, that's all about friendship. It's all about, like, sorry, y'all. Rare connections, okay, joy. It's just coming together, right? Coming together, sharing, that heart space, okay, with that three. These are karmic. These create these kind of relationships, right? These are the type of relationships that create contracts, right? Okay, they could be good and bad, and this came out in reverse. So again, this was someone you were really trying to create, establish a stable foundation with, but you've realized they've taken something from you, or they're not going to give you something you deserve. Okay, okay. That could be what we're thinking, friends. All right? That could be what we're thinking. And maybe that's not the case. Okay? We need to dig deeper in that, cuz right now I feel like this is what we're thinking is going on with this 9 of swords in reverse. When this is upright, this is a dark card. Okay? This is our deepest shadows of the self. All right? These are our nightmares. This is depression. This is guilt. Okay? This came out in reverse. Yeah. So I really feel like I really feel like we need to sort of dig deeper into this. Okay. And to whoever we're feeling like took something from us or is not giving us something that we deserve, I really, really have a feeling we need to dig deeper into that, because that thought process, that perception of it is what's bringing sort of these low vibrational emotional energies to this partnership. Okay. What was on the bottom? We have the Six of Cups. Okay. This is going to have to do with a water sign. Okay, this is all about the magic and innocence of childhood, memories. Okay, that goes perfectly. The Six and the Three of Cups, beautiful when they come out together upright. And this is coming out upright. Yeah, so you could have good memories with this person, right? You could have had joyful, situations with them. Okay? Innocence of childhood. This could be somebody from your childhood, right? So it's like you have a good rapport, but whatever it is that you think is going on, um, that's what's sort of bringing this negativity to that space. So you got to dig deeper and really figure out what's going on before you allow that to be what it is, right? You don't want to be doing that unnecessarily, right? All right, let's get an energy here. Ooh, is that the sun? Oh, Mr. Sun. Oh, that's a lot, y'all. Let's just read these quickly. We have Temperance in reverse. Remember, we need to. Wow, that's a lot. I didn't even see all these. Oh my God. Let's just read them quickly. Oh my goodness. All right. This looks like steps for healing. What we need to heal. This looks like, yeah, we need to balance out sort of our emotions here, because when our emotions get out of whack, we start doing stuff, based on how we feel. With this temperance card coming out, that major arcana coming out in reverse, we need to learn moderation, right? We need to step back and focus on healing and ascending. Okay, because this is coming out in reverse. Okay, this is all about not being able to compromise, and I feel like this goes with this judication card. So yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who has an issue compromising, right? That doesn't want to heal stuff. They probably complain about stuff but don't never do nothing about it. Okay, they don't know how to take things in moderation. They're on extremes. This is a person who's on extremes. Those extremes we were talking about, the bipolar stuff we was talking about. Okay, so yeah, there could be some judgment coming on a person, that if that's what you're dealing with, or if that's what yourself, and we need to be more aware of that, right? We have the Daughter of Pentacles here coming upright. This is a person's energy. Okay, they could be earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is somebody who's responsible and kind, and supportive. They have like a lot of inner strength, right? This is someone still learning and growing, but really just doing a good job. If I do it, how it should, with that pathway. Okay. So yeah, whatever we're making a judgment about, one of these people is just a very kind, responsible, and caring person, and the other one just really is not. Okay, they have this issue with not having balance between their emotions and the stuff that they do. This is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and another Pentacles coming out. When that's upright, that's usually about craftsmanship, skill, hobby. This is a lazy person. Okay, and that's why that pathway is in reverse. Somebody's not getting no, something's not getting somewhere because somebody's not putting in the work. Okay, with this Two of Swords here over this despair, this duel, this stalemate, blockage. What did I say before about that blockage, right? It's sort of like things feel like they're blocking your blessings or blocking your good luck, right? That's where that imbalance and that conflict comes from. Okay, and that's what we may be in despair over. Okay, and that's where these feelings coming from, that somebody took something from me, and they could have. This all could have happened where some you felt like someone took something from you, took something valuable from you, and it really messed up, and brought some conflict to this partnership or this relationship. But you need to dig more deeper into that. Something else is going on. There's definitely an energy here that is out of whack. They got problems, okay, with the hermit. Okay, yeah, there's no there's that's another major arcana card. We need to kind of go into ourself, right? We need to go to our own inner realm, and we need to seek some solitude and really meditate, because this really makes us feel like there's total imbalance and sort of conflict in our actual 3D realm, and we don't want that. We don't want to feel that. So we may need to pull back a little bit from this person, if because it looks like we're still trying to bring stability here to the foundation with this person. We may have to pull it back a little bit. Look, with the 7 of cups, more cups coming out, they play a lot on our heartstrings here, facing temptation. A house of cards, remember that house came out? Nah, focus on your home. This, whatever this is, whoever this is, no, it's an illusion, a deception. Step back. That's why that hermit is coming out. Step back with this four of wands, that fire energy to that water energy with that temperance there. Okay, this is completion. Celebrate hard work, a prosperous time. You need to step back, okay, from this person, and really use your awareness and go with the flow. Step back emotionally, okay? Don't let your emotions come to play here just yet. You need to pay attention what's going on and dive deeper into the real situation, because something's going on here. Okay, something is going on. Your focus needs to be celebrating your hard work, because something with this shit is going on. Okay, and it you need to just get the facts, okay? Because we have the sun card coming out here, major arcana card. Okay, this is vitality, enlightenment, healing. This is, like I told you, I think this is telling us how to heal this situation right now, for us right now. This is the process that we need to go through during this next phase of our moon cycle, this new moon phase. Okay, we need to balance out our emotions, because somebody involved here is very imbalanced, very imbalanced, and they are in that low vibrational Libra energy. They think that we're fucking stupid and gullible, and there's somebody goes to extremes, one or the other. But a judgment is going to be made soon. Somebody's looking into this. Okay, our pathway may change a little bit with this person. Okay, whoever we have this contract with. All right, any kind of contract, y'all. Okay, and because somebody's not putting in the work, it's causing a lot of despair, it's causing a lot of conflict, and motherfuckers really just feel like it's too much chaos going on in my life. We need to pull back, friends, because they trying it, and we worried about celebrating our hard work, and they're worried about bringing conflict to a situation. But healing soon come, because, well, like I said, that sun might be trailing behind the moon, but it's gonna get there. And when it gets there, we're gonna bring order to this situation, because all I want is harmony. All I want is peace. Okay, I want to enjoy my life. All right, I want to love. I want to get my money. I want to get my house. I don't got time, and it will all be revealed. It will no longer be a mystery. Okay, with this 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a period of contemplation, uncertainty. We need to pull back, go into hermit mode, really be aware, really like go with the flow, just collect the information. Don't let our emotions have us hype up. Nah, because something's not right, and we need to dig deeper into that, because we thinking one thing and we just think, oh, somebody took something from me, or somebody's not giving me what I need, but really it's something else going on. It's something else going on, and a judgment will be made on it. It's gonna change our path. It may change our pathway. It may change our relationship. Okay, with this person. Okay, but sometimes that house of cards needs to fall so that it can be built back up, friends. Okay, don't let fear. Okay, don't let people playing on your emotions pull you away from what we're supposed to be doing here. Let's get a message from our oracle. Damn, y'all saw how that flew? We got fire. Stop playing. Fire. Can y'all see fire over that sun? This could be fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, you could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as your sun sign, friends. That I am. Love you. All right. But fire, that action, you'll know when it's time to take action. You'll know when you're healed. Healing soon comes, with that fire coming out to confirm. Healing soon comes. Okay, but before we take action, we really remember, be aware with that moon's coming out again, that moon work. Be aware. Go within your mind, your inner realm, your mental space here. Look at the facts. Because, Lord, when that fire get ready to burn, it will. It will, next to this wands completion. We're going to be able to celebrate after this. We just got to do the work, y'all. We just got, ooh, oh. All right, friends. With cleansing bath here. Cleansing bath. Go with the flow. Awareness. Cleansing bath. We need to cleanse. Okay, we may need to go ahead and cleanse our body. All right. We need to just take a cleansing bath and really release this weekend, y'all. And tonight, if you have time, but really release some of the stuff. All right, friends, I want you guys to go ahead, take 10 seconds, ask a question in your head. You can ask it in the chat. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. You can still ask it if you're watching it on a replay. Okay, 1, Mississippi. The answer is yes, friends. Okay, look, we have on the bottom shadow work, what we were just talking about. This is the work. This is the shadow work. We gotta really, guys, please follow us on TikTok, Forever Young Tarot. I haven't been putting many messages up because I'm not getting any feedback and I don't want to put out that energy for no reason. But that's where we do our shadow work messages, okay? Let's do one more. That's not one. Look, we have karmic relationship. Yeah. This is some sort of relationship we're trying to bring stability back to after a karmic situation, friends. Meditate. What did we say? What did that hermit say? Meditate. Go within the self. Spiritual awakening is coming out again. Yeah. This is going to be a hard thing, friends. When we become awake spiritually, things shift and they shift big. Okay, but when we have the support of the collective, we do the right things for our mental health and we go get the support we need. If it's a court situation, you always do the right thing and get you representation, get you a lawyer. Like we really got to do things the right way here. We got to think about them right, perceive them right, and make sure we're following the right steps here. We got to stop trying to act, and stop and think. Okay, think. Be cool as a cucumber. Flow like water right now. You're just collecting the facts right now. Okay, friends, I love y'all so very much. If any of this resonated with you, please, if you know feel so inclined, give me a like, share it with the collective. You never know who may need to see this reading. Please subscribe, and if you know anybody who may resonate, have them subscribe. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we will start doing our twin flame readings. Okay, friends, go ahead and follow us on TikTok so you can get those shadow work messages, friends. I love you guys so much. I was so exhausted today, but I kept feeling in my heart that I needed to come and give this message. So I really am praying that it gets out to everybody who needs to hear it. All right, y'all. Thank you. I love you. Have a beautiful evening. Oop, I'm showing y'all all my beeswax.